Hey Trinity Squad, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're not part of the Trinity Squad, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So in today's video, you guys, this is going to be about nails, dip nails, and I've been doing this process since November of 2018, and I've been doing it consistently since then, and it's already almost November. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the process of getting your nails with dip, and I hope you guys are excited because dip is amazing, and I'm going to give you guys the 411 on what to do and how it's done and everything. So I hope you guys are excited. So continue watching. First step is to prepare the nails. Here you see the soak-off process from previous dip on her nails. This can be done in different ways, wrapping the nail in cotton with remover, then foil and a hot towel, or like this. So the nail tech is now using the drill with a soft buffing tip to remove excess dip powder and prepare the nails for the next dip manicure. Over here, you can see that she is still soaking off her nails because there's still excess dip on there. And the nail tech is actually going to go ahead and use a nail file to be able to remove any excess dip. So if you guys are scared of the drilling process, just ask your nail tech to use a nail file instead. If you have regular nail polish that's on your nails, you of course don't need to do this whole entire process. They'll simply just remove the nail polish off of the nails before doing the dip process. So as you can see, she kind of pointed out that there's a little bit of groove in her nails. That is due to damage from a drilling process that happened before for a different type of nail design. So yes, be very careful when it comes to getting your nails drilled. That's why dip is so much better, because you're not actually being drilled on your nails. They're only drilling the powder. All right, the moment you have been waiting for, this is the dip process. So she is currently applying the bond onto the nail, and then she's gonna go ahead and dip the nails into the powder. So when applying the bond, you apply the bond a quarter of the way up your nail, and then you dip the nail into the powder, and then you apply the bond again. So here she goes, applying the bond higher up on the nail. This is done so that the top of your nail, where your skin meets your nail, doesn't look like a huge lump. So she's applying the bond properly, again, covering all of the nail, and then going ahead and dipping it into the powder. So this really improves the more natural look of the dip powder. So that way it doesn't look like you have dip, it just looks like you have regular nail polish, but it lasts so much longer. So we chose to do an accent nail here, so you have a sparkly orange with a more solid colored orange just for this holiday season. Yeah. So here she goes, applying the bond again, a quarter of the way up the nail. Then she's going to go ahead and dip it inside of the orange powder. And yes, so this is pretty much how the dip process goes, and you're going to go ahead and do this on every single nail. Here she is dusting off any excess dip powder that's left on the nails, so that way the next layer of dip can apply very smoothly. So here she goes, doing the same exact steps as before, applying the bond and then dipping it into the powder. Okay, so if you've heard of dip before, you have probably heard the rumor that dip is not sanitary. So while watching this clip that I've already recorded, right, I can see how sanitary she's actually being by dipping the nail into the powder and then dusting it off outside of the container. And here she's going ahead and dusting off the excess to be able to make it a smoother application for the next round and next layer of the dip process. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the dip manicure process. Right now, she's applying the clear coat of the dip. So this helps kind of solidify all of the colors within the dip polish. So basically, this is going to go ahead and make it clear and crystal. So there are different colors. There's some that are called crystal clear, but see, look, watch. So she applies it and it kind of looks like a white coat, but at the same time, it's still see-through. So after applying the crystal coat, there's this bond that basically goes ahead and dehydrates the nail, and it makes all of the dip connect with each other. So here's the one that she's applying right now. You see it kind of looks a little bit more dehydrated. It's not glossy. It's glossy for a second and then it just dries up. So of course, every good manicure needs a top coat. So there's going to be a clear top coat that you can actually apply for dip. So with dip, you don't need to put it inside of the LED light. You can keep it natural and just put like a gloss over it, but you can also go ahead and put gel on it to make the manicure last longer. So shape. Okay, so shape is one of my favorite aspects of a manicure, right? So it is typically done at the end of the manicure. So you can choose whatever shape you want, whether it's round, square, stiletto, almond, coffin. There's so many different shapes that you can do. This one's kind of more of a coffin / square round shape. But yeah, the dip manicures shape is actually done at the end of the dip process. Some people will slightly shape your nails a little bit before they go ahead and apply the dip, depending on how busted your nails are looking. And this is also dip without a tip. So there's dip with tip and there's dip without tip. So there's so many different things you can do with dip polish, and I am totally recommending it to you guys because dip has been my favorite version of any type of nail experience because it makes my nails grow and it lasts super duper long if you get it done the right way. So now here she's going ahead and smoothing out the dip with this tool that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I've never seen any place that has a tool that is so smooth. They're like the best with the tools. This is perfect because look, watch, when she goes around the cuticle, she doesn't cut you. You see that? It's a soft edge tool, so it does not cut you. Okay, be careful with this. Not every place is going to have this type of tool, so make sure when they're going around your cuticle you check them, okay? You don't want cuts up there because I've had them and I no longer attend that salon. After the drill, they also can use an actual buffer this time, you guys, not a drill buffer, to be able to smooth out the nails even more. So depending on how smooth the dip applied and after the bond and everything, they may also do this process as well. You might be wondering, is this scratching up my dip powder? Actually, it doesn't show at all, really. If it's done the proper way, you won't really see it. You kind of see it. Not really. So yeah, this process just helps smooth it out even more and makes the dip look fab. Okay, another layer. This one is going to activate the dip and dry it out again after all of the buffing. So this is pretty much one of the last steps in regards to handling the dip with the way that dip activates. So yep, she's just going to do this to every single nail and it's just going to dehydrate it a little bit. Okay, now we have to wait 1 minute for it to finish activating, so don't move. All right, we are finally at the top coat. So she decided to do a gel top coat so that she can make her manicure last longer. Time for the LED light, so you're just gonna leave your nails in here until the light turns off. Surprise! So we decided to do matte and a glossy nail for the accent nail. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now you can do dip yourself.